Previously on the Never Stop Tour 2, presented by Carl's Bait and Tackle.
Everybody's looking at us.
Actually, I got a good idea.
Oh, big wake, big wake, big wake. He's got it, I'm on. Another one. Smallmouth, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, second cast after.
Welcome back to the Never Stop Tour!
Never Stop to me is more of a reminder. Go and do something new. Never stop exploring, never stop fishing, never stop going to the unknown. We don't have any idea what we're getting ourselves into. Two high school buddies, grab some rods, hook the boat, hop in a car, and travel to places neither of us have ever been to.
I just got a feeling it's gonna get worse.
Not this again. Are you kidding me?
He's on. That's another big one.
Get in there. That's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna shock you. I'm gonna shock you. I suppose next time we'll see you guys, we'll be in a different state on the ocean.
He's coming out from the lake. Watch out, watch out. He's coming out. There he is. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Welcome to the Never Stop Tour 2.
This is weird. John's fly rod's just rigged up next to his boat and he's nowhere to be seen. There's a couple different options. He had to take a poop. He got hungry and left. He's having problems. John! See my buddy John?
Who?
My buddy John? No. Yeah, I lost him.
Who is it? A dog?
No, it's my buddy. He just wandered off, trying to find him. Thank you. John! 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 John? 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 We've really lost him this time. Buckle up for safety, kids. Well, should we get food? Might as well get some food. Maybe he's eating food. Who knows where he is? There's a restaurant over here. You want to go there? What do we do? I don't know. John! John! Have you seen my buddy John?
Who's John?
John? John? Is that John?
Where the hell did you guys go? Which creek were you guys fishing this morning? Why are you laughing? Where did you go?
Where did you go?
What? Dude, you said you were fishing the creek. All I remember is I turn around and you guys are gone. I don't know where my fly rod's at. Oh my God, I've been walking for miles. What is the deal? I don't know what happened.
What are we doing?
I think I blacked out or something. I had like a panic attack or something. How was the creek? Did you guys fish? Did you guys fish the creek at least?
It wasn't good.
No?
No.
There's no creeks out here, so
No.
we're gonna have to find some lakes. What do you think? Water.
We're at beautiful Santa Rosa Lake.
Yeah.
We're at Santa Rosa Lake. We found John, thank goodness. Don't know where he was or why he was in the middle of the desert.
I got a little bit lost.
He got lost.
You ever just get lost sometimes?
Not in the middle of the desert. I never
It's
get
fun.
lost.
This is an easy place to get lost.
Really. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the failed creek mission, but we watched a video on this place. We don't know anything about this place other than that there are smallmouth bass in here. We haven't really caught a big smallmouth on this trip yet, and the whole focus of last year's trip was to catch a big smallmouth. So we kind of want to catch a big smallmouth because it'd be cool. You know, right?
Yeah,
It'd be really cool.
One thing that's kind of hard to find out here in the desert of New Mexico, I found, is water. There's just not a whole lot of it. There's like this lake, there's Summer Lake, which I think is like 2 hours, an hour and 30 away from here. So we decided to pick this one. Peric said that he did a little research, found that there was smallmouth in here, we're gonna give it a dabble. Other than that, we're probably gonna head to Albuquerque tonight because, to be quite frank, there's just not a whole lot of water here. We realized we left from New Mexico just a little bit early because Dallas definitely had most of the water. So it's gonna make it work. Cool. Spot number 1.
Take me home to Well, we ran up a little creek to start the first spot off. It's definitely a little dirtier, but we're going to fish this dirty creek arm just to see if maybe there's any big bass in here. Big largemouth, that is. And then we're going to go out and try and find some maybe there's some smallmouth out in the clear water. But we're going to try this little dingy cut and see what happens. Oh my gosh, I got hit. That darn rascal.
Not very nice.
Not very nice of him. I'm throwing a little crack and crawl with the Trash Master. Hoping for another big bite. This is a big fish.
How'd that feel?
That one actually felt really good. I don't know.
I've been on the bed and just rolled off with just the tail, so you know.
I don't know.
Water temp is 65.
Water temp is 65, so it's pretty chilly.
That's midday. Got him. Good one.
Big fish.
Big fish.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
It's okay. It's okay.
You got him.
Oh baby,
How
yes.
about that?
Look at that. Look at that, baby.
It's a nice largemouth.
First-
Up in the dirty water.
Up in the dirty water. First 5 minutes of being here, I already missed 2 fish. That fish absolutely stroked that Trash Master with the Kraken. Gosh, right off a point, nice 3-pound bass. Yes, dude.
Put it there.
Dude, we needed this. You know, when
Yeah.
you come to a new lake, you have no clue what you're doing. That first bite is always just so key and so fun. Yes, dude. Fish is cold.
The crazy thing is like we're going farther west right now. We're changing like geologically. So these fish are gonna be doing different things. In Texas, like Lake Allen Henry, a lot of those fish were post-spawn, some were spawning. Some of these fish here might be pre-spawn, being that the water temp is like 65 and it's midday, which means in the morning it's probably low 60s. We might actually get on a decent bite here. This is pretty dope.
Adios. My first real New Mexico like reservoir bass. Came off the jig, man. This little combo has been getting me some really nice fish this trip. This is a Trash Master jig. I caught that big 7.5 pounder with a bandito bug on the back. This time I'm kind of downsizing using the crack and crawl. We'll leave it in the link description below if you guys want to check out this bait from Carl's. Both are available at Carl's. And yeah, super sick. Let's keep fishing this wood. I don't know now if we want to stay in the dirty water or go to the clean water,
I know,
but
that's tempting.
we're definitely going to try this whole cut out and keep on fishing.
You're on fire. That's a good one. Get him in there.
Yes, baby.
Eric is on fire.
Yes! Look at that. Gosh, they're eating this jig right now.
Dude, that thing is out fishing me. Like, what
Holy cow. Baby, not as big as the last fish, but still. Another nice fish. Both those fish have been caught before.
Really?
They got hook marks in their mouths, yeah. It's kind of interesting. There's not many boats out here. A lot of the boats are staying in the clear water. We went up the dirty... Big.
He might have came off. Well, it felt like such a big bite.
Dang.
I know.
All right, let's get this
They're
one
up in
back.
the shallow.
The color Kraken craw I'm using is actually a summer craw, which is kind of like a chartreuse green pumpkin. This water is just really weird colored, so that's why I kind of went with that. It definitely contrasts with the jig, which kind of gives it a cool presentation, but I'm biting a little bit off, giving a little bit smaller profile. See how many more we can get. Juice.
They're pretty small. Good one. That looked big. That looked really big.
Dude, what happened to my reel there?
What do you mean? What happened to the reel? Did it slip? No.
Yeah, dude, my drag. Look at this drag, dude.
Careful, you're gonna mess up the line.
What the hell?
Those crawdads are a little funky.
Dude, that was huge. I don't want to know how big that thing was.
That looked big.
Like, I didn't even get to see him.
I was about to grab the net because I just heard with the way the line was cutting through the water. How are they eating it?
That one literally hit it so hard and started running off with it. My drag, dude, this reel. What the frick? I mean, do I switch reels? I mean,
No, just tighten it down more.
yeah.
You can tighten it down more. If not, you can use that.
It's fine, it's fine. It's just, I'm just blaming on the reel. I should have tightened my drag more. That's disappointing.
Dude, think about it though. We're like on hour 1. We're gonna find some more fish. You are on a solid pattern right now. I'm watching you be on a solid pattern.
Oh my god. How big was that thing? It's maybe better I didn't see it.
What in the hell? That what happened? Peric's catching a bunch of doinkies and I'm over here mopping up on crappie. That's actually a white crappie. I've not caught a white crappie in a long time. That is species number 5 for NS2. Caught smallmouth yesterday, caught spots 2 days before, largemouth, and the bluegill. Now white crappie. That's a fish. Oh my god. Got him. Get him.
Boom! Baby, get in this boat! Oh my goodness, I knew there'd be a fish in there.
Yeah, like
Nice.
It is apparent that this lake has got some hungry fish. I think that water temp is like huge right now. It's just right for these fish to move up shallow. And that's why we're cranking them. Trash master, doing them dirty. All right, buddy. Thank you so much. My first reservoir, New Mexico largie.
Big.
Not big, it's good.
Oh, that's pretty big. I'll flip him.
No, don't flip it. Dude, that was huge.
How big was it, like 5?
5. Dude, you're not to flip it. You just went full.
How did it break right there, though? My line snapped. 25-pound test snapped because I put too much beans on that fish. Biggest fish of the day right there.
I mean, how could we're
sucking butt hole right now.
this is not our day.
I'm about to switch like everything up right now.
This is our day, but it's not our day at the
It's
same
not our day
time.
at the same
I lost a big fish just because I didn't. My drag wasn't tight enough, as well as I just had an awkward hook set. He just went full like.
I went.
I was like,
I went full Andy Montgomery on that fish. Yo, look, that's a bacon.
You went full me when I lost it.
I knew that fish wasn't coming in. Why did I even think that fish was? Oh.
I literally got down. I could have grabbed it. And, oh god, dude, that thing was huge.
That was a big one.
That was at least.
I was like, it's
5.
not that big. Freaking right under the boat. Oh, I saw that. I saw him eat it. Oh, look. There's one right there. He followed my jig up too. He's got it. Good one. This is not our day. This is just not our day.
Oh my gosh, I just swam.
This is
Yes.
crazy.
Okay.
This is just
That
crazy.
one you lost is big.
I
Like
know.
3.5.
Another one.
Another one.
They're everywhere. This is the craziest lake I've ever fished.
Dude, this is insane. I have never been on a especially it's the middle of May right now. The water temp is just getting to be above 60 here in New Mexico in this lake we're fishing. Dude. How crazy is this?
What? What's wrong? Oh my God.
Do we pull it out?
I think I might hurt him. He's working it out, I think. Holy smokes. A lot
This
just
fish-
happened there.
This fish I just caught has line coming out of its butthole. So I'm going to cut it. I'm not going to... Should I pull it out or no? No?
I would say cut it.
I'll just cut it. Okay. Don't want to hurt that fish too much, but... Fish?
Stay.
Oh. I'm not sure if this is my 5th bass or 4th bass, but just flipping wood is so much fun, especially when we're catching this many fish. This is our 3rd cut. We've been 3 for 3 on spots in this lake. So we'll get it back and keep on fishing. Oh, she had it. Okay. Yes.
Eric missed it, and I came in for the mop-up sesh. They're definitely bedding, or starting to bed, or thinking about doing the bedding thing. Probably my biggest of the day.
Definitely not the biggest one you hook, though.
I hooked 2. Today they're probably twice this guy's size.
You know what I enjoy a lot?
What, Alexander?
When we miss fish, and every time they come back and hit it right now.
Yes.
Like, there's not many times
I
a
hope
year.
the viewers knew what just happened.
Yeah,
there.
like I missed that fish, Jonathan threw in there and caught it. Like, that doesn't happen very often. Like, they're really munching right now for some reason. We don't know why. It's not a full moon. It's not... The fish I caught, the first one I guess did have kind of a bloody tail, but those 2 fish we just caught were nice and healthy.
I think they're feeding you ready.
I think they're just all moving up shallow.
This is a timing thing.
It's timing. We got lucky. The water temp is right. The air temp is right. The bait type is right. And let's get to the next cut.
Every cut, dude. Every cut.
I guess it's fine.
Every cut.
Yes! Yep. Oh my god. Big. Oh!
Hammered as soon as it hit the water.
Another healthy bass here. You want some help or? You okay?
Swimming it. Just swimming it. This is really weird. I don't There's my fish. Thank you for that. Ridiculous.
Oh my goodness. What's going on, man? These fish are so aggressive. That one actually came swimming the jig. John missed it. I flipped right there and swam it in. Again, like literally 3rd cast after catching that last fish. This one's a little bit smaller. Oh, this one's got a bloody tail, so maybe they are spawning. That's why these fish are so aggressive. But, yeah, like John was saying, though, that these fish are all different sizes, so you never know what we're going to catch. We've lost 2 big fish so far. We haven't landed any true giants, but we're not catching like a bunch of 2-pounders. There's 2s, there's 3s, there's 4s. Everything's mixed in here. Got him? Great.
Nope. It's pretty good though.
Yes, dude.
This is crazy. To think that we started at like 11 freaking a.m. today is just nuts. Sweet. First double of the day. This is pretty nuts. This is what NS2 is all about. We just stumble upon crazy stuff, crazy patterns, bites. We're just doing what we know how to do. He loves flipping. I love flipping. This is a clear water lake, but we just so happen to go in the dirtiest water and find fish. Just goes to show you have to think outside of the box sometimes. Pans out, and you have a glorious day. Goes 0 to hero real quick. Good one. Seriously?
Small.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Nice small one.
Oh no. No, he's
Really, really, really. You want me to grab him?
I'm just gonna flip him. Yes! Oh my gosh! Yes! Holy cow! One thing about Never Stop 1 was we caught a bunch of fish on topwater baits. This is a bigger bait. This is actually a big chug bug. As you can tell, it's really loud. But first big smallmouth on topwater of the trip. Came right off a point as we're working our way out. Absolutely smashed it. I mean, that fish is 16, 17 inches long. This is what we're after. I mean, that can leave. Maybe we're on topwater.
Yeah, maybe.
might.
Yeah.
That one
One of us needs to dabble with both.
Dabble, because that was literally, we went in this creek, we worked our way out, and that was on the point leading out to the main lake. So, yes! Oh my God.
The aluminum conducting?
Dude, that was legit.
Not this again. Are you kidding me?
It's really cold rain. And we're giant pansies, so we're laying under the deck. Also, a lightning bolt just struck like the point 2 cuts down from us. So, a little worried about that.
I just got a feeling it's gonna get worse.
It was going all too well. There's no way that we were actually gonna get by with having this good of a day.
I mean, dude, like what is happening to this weather?
This is the craziest wind I've ever been a part of here. Look at this. I hope that, I'm just worried about this black dot coming towards us.
It'll be fine.
Okay, we'll be fine. You just keep saying that. Well, the storm, I think we might need to get off the water. But Jonathan seems to think that,
I studied meteorology in school. We're good.
really.
Yeah. So what you gotta do is you gotta go like that and stick your finger in the air. If it gets struck by lightning, you have to get off the water. But if it doesn't get struck by lightning, you're good.
Really?
So I just did that and
Wow,
I'm
that's
happy.
interesting.
I'm good, yeah.
That big black cloud over there coming right at us doesn't
It's
say.
gray. I wouldn't call it black. It's not that bad. I've seen worse, let's say that.
Oh, I've seen worse too. That definitely put a damper in our bite though. It kind of like stopped us from fishing for a while, which we're back at it. Hopefully the fishing doesn't mean, hopefully it wasn't a prefrontal deal and now we're not going to catch anything, but we're going to keep on at her, keep on getting her at her, keep on putting more trailers on. We're about out of Kraken craws, let me just tell you that. We've got 7 left. We didn't start the trip with a lot, so we've definitely got to figure out where we can get some more craws. Maybe at the meetup? No! No! Baby, that one came. See you next time, buddy. Here's a bite.
Nice one.
Here we go.
Take it.
Yes! Look at that smallmouth there.
Move. I'm ready. I'm speechless. I'm also really pissed right now. Broke off on 22-pound test fluorocarbon, so I was like all up at the 30-pound braid. That didn't work. Giant? Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, right on. Spot?
Do you want to touch it?
Yeah, what do those feel like? Oh, wow. That's interesting. I've not felt one of those in a while. It's interesting how a fish.
Can't believe I still got that one. Hooked him right in the corner.
Yeah,
of the
meanwhile,
mouth.
Buddy pulls a Circus Olay act. I'm just trying to straight up catch one in open water. I can't even do that.
We are still catching lots, and
What's this wee? There's no wee.
the fish are still biting.
Yeah, there you go.
The fish are still biting, and I'm all smiles because I'm having a great day. I've definitely had a day where what Jonathan's having. I have those days more often than I have these kind of days, but sometimes everything lines up, the stars, the moon, the light, everything lines up for you. It's not lined up for my buddy over here.
It's unaligned. Keep fishing, never stop. Keep snapping, never stop. Oh, there he is. Oh, broke off.
Get in the boat.
I literally just broke off again.
Well, that fish was definitely hungry because it just ate another lure with fishing line coming out of its mouth. We're gonna get this guy back. John, are you okay? Okay, I'm throwing a little topwater here. Jonathan's throwing the jig. We've come back way up in the river. It's actually a lot dirtier here. The only thing I'm worried about is this storm we have coming in again. This one looks a lot worse than the last one. And it's coming right our way, so. You always say that.
We were right the last time, right?
Yeah, we were, but this one looks a little worse.
You just gotta believe in me.
Believe in you. Are those bass?
Those are carp.
Okay.
Oh my god, look at them all.
Oh my god.
Somebody came up and let you.
I know, I thought you ate it.
No way. That was ridiculous. You have to explain.
Ladies and gentlemen, this thing is in the net right now, but as you can tell, that fish literally ate a carp, a big carp, ate a topwater popper. How insane is that? Like, I've caught a carp on a jig before, like on the bottom. I've never seen carp schooling on the surface and then
100% ate it.
And then 100% ate it. Oh, baby. Getting a little slime there.
Today was pretty awesome. I feel like we got a real taste for New Mexico. I had no idea that this state had such amazing like fishing opportunities to offer. For those of you guys who live here, shout out to you. This state is freaking dope. We caught good creek fish yesterday, caught good lake fish today, and Perrick doinked a carp. So we've got 6 species so far. Here's the funniest thing about this is we haven't even tried to target any of those other species. We just are out here bass fishing, but it just goes to show that these states are full of lush species. So we're gonna get on out of here and head back to the ramp. Catch you there.
When you find a good restaurant, you gotta revisit it. Since we're still in Santa Rosa and we leave for Albuquerque tonight, had to get some horchata and some salsa and chips. What a refreshing way to end an absolute epic day on a lake that neither Perrick or I had ever fished. That was a banger. The next step is to get to Albuquerque so we can meet some of you guys. We're gonna be hosting a meetup in a few days, and I don't know what to expect. The first meetup throughout the entire series. It'll be meetup 1 of 4. Last one being in San Diego. But for now, we're just gonna sit back, reminisce, and enjoy some nachos.